and welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick, with the City of Hampton's Communications and Marketing Department. And today we have a special treat for you. I'm going to talk to one of our employees, actually an employee of a partner agency, and who has a little bit of a different passion and or second career. Welcome. This is Everett Streete.
Hi, Robin. Good morning. How are you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
And we're going to talk first about your day job, Everett.
Okay.
You work for the Redevelopment and Housing Authority.
Correct.
And what do you do?
My job title is payroll specialist, but I do a variety of things, accounts payable, etc. So I'm involved in quite a bit in, even though my title is payroll specialist.
So you are in accounting and you deal with
Yes.
numbers and details and all the stuff that I can't do and that I need help with.
Yeah, I deal with quite a bit of that on a daily basis. Yes, I do.
And how did you come to this career? What's your background?
Well, when I came here in '84, I worked.
Here meaning Hampton Roads or Hampton?
In the United States in '84.
Okay.
I got into banking, and that's where I started taking accounting and finance classes. Then when I moved to Hampton Roads in 1996, I continued, and I went to the authority in 2001 in July, and I went there as a temp, and I was hired in the finance department, and so basically that's how it came about. So I stayed there until December of 2004. I left and I came back in May of 2006, and I've been there ever since. And I'm happy about the decision I made, to return to the housing authority.
Now, what is it you like about your job and working for the housing authority or working in accounting?
Our overall mission to help people with housing in Hampton. Specifically for me, it's the people I work with. I work with a really good group of people. They're my colleagues, my supervisors, really, really nice people. They're very family oriented. They're very caring. They care about what happened to you and your family, and that really means a lot to me. They share in my passion of music. They know that it's important to me, and I'm really happy that I have people who really see that side of me and don't react negatively towards it. So I'm really blessed and happy about that.
So it's people in the workplace who are supportive and kind of a little bit of a family environment. And I know that's the way at City Hall.
Yeah.
And probably at HR.
Yes.
I try not to use acronyms. At the Housing Authority.
Yeah, they
also.
are very, very, very supportive. They know that my passion is music. They know when I come to work I give 100% every day. But they also know that I really love what I do as an artist, as a writer, as a musician. So we're transitioning now to talk from your day job, which is supporting the authority's work at helping people find housing and affordable housing and working through some challenges for folks and making sure it's also safe and healthy environment, which it can be a challenge, and affordability. And you have 100% on that, but you also have 100% when you're not at the housing authority. And tell us what that is, Everett. That is my music. That's the Everett G persona. I've been singing and this is the truth. Since I was 4 years old, I started singing and reciting in the church. My mother, she saw to that.
Now let's just back up. 4 years old, you were not in the United States, and we can tell by your accent. We can probably guess, but go ahead and tell us where you live.
I'm originally from Cash Hill, Hanover, Jamaica. It's a western section of Jamaica, way in rural Jamaica. That's where I was born. That's where I grew up. I migrated to the United States in 1984. I've been involved in music for pretty much, like I said, all my life. I did my first so-called professional show. I was 16 years old in high school, and I was so shy at the time that when I hit the stage, I couldn't face the audience. I turned my side to the audience. That's how shy I was. I sang, but I couldn't. But
now you said you sang in church as a kid.
Yeah, well, it was kind of different then because singing in front of your colleagues, your
people
schoolmates.
You see all the time.
Yeah, it tends to get kind of difficult. But it took me a while to really get used to the idea of really facing people and delivering the song, the message in the song, and what have you. So over time, I got better at it, and I came here in '84 in Washington D.C. area. I played with a number of groups up there. I played the guitar and I sang background in a number of groups. So I really honed my craft. I learned a lot. from watching other people, and I just tried to improve and get better at it. Then I started writing my own songs. I did enough cover songs, and I just started writing my own songs, writing and producing my own songs, and 5 albums later, here I am.
Now, I know this will sound like a dumb question, because those of you who are singers and songwriters and live music, it's an instinctive thing, but try to describe what that brings out in you and why you feel so strongly about that passion.
When I'm on stage, I'm a different person. Once I walk on that stage, I feel a sense of elation that I just don't feel anywhere else. I am comfortable there. I know that I'm delivering a positive message to whoever is in my audience. I feel honored and blessed to be able to do that. It gives me satisfaction. It gives me satisfaction to be able to deliver my message through my music to people, and it's just something that it's hard to describe, but I get my musical high. That's it. That's
it's like a runner's high or a musician's high, right?
That's how I get mine. So I enjoy doing what I do. I love to perform. I love to meet people. I love to entertain. I love to deliver the message. That's the thing. I've always said that. My message is, and will always be peace, love, and unity. And I try to deliver that in my music every time at the stage. That's what I try to do. So
let's talk a little bit more about that message, peace, love, and unity. Where does that come from in you? What are you hoping to inspire in others?
About maybe 15 years ago, I was looking for the words. I had a feeling inside of me, but I wanted the words to really put it out there. What do I want to do when I go on stage? What is it I really want to do? And through my music, I would like people to think seriously about peace, because we talk about peace a lot, but achieving peace is really difficult, as we all know. Love to me is the core, is the essence of everything, because if we have really have true love, everything else revolves around that. Because if you love each other, if you care about humanity, if you care about the planet, if you care about the oceans, if you care about just the environment, you're going to make sure that you try to protect it. If I care about you, I'm going to try to protect your life. I'm going to try to protect my life. I'm going to protect human life. I'm going to try to see the humanity in everyone, and instead of trying to tear down, I'm going to try to build up. So if you have that love inside, if you have love, you're going to create peace. You're going to create harmony. You're going to create unity. So it's something that evolved over time. For me, it was love is the essence. Love is the essence. Peace, unity. So I say, whenever I hit the stage, my message is, and my message will always be peace, love, and unity. All the songs that I write, I tend to it revolves around those themes. I'm really concerned with environment, humanity, love of self, love of the Almighty. I'm love of humanity, just loving and respecting people. Love is just the essence of everything for me.
So that's your message. You love the music. Why reggae? How does that style of music fit in with what you're doing?
As a Jamaican, I always say, yes, I represent reggae music because I know how it started, I know when it started. I've seen it go through a lot of transitions, but for me, roots reggae, just solid, positive reggae music has always been the core of my being. This is the genre that I know. I know how it evolved. From it was Mento, then it turned to ska, then to rocksteady, and then that evolved into reggae in the late 60s, early 70s. And that's time, I was growing up and just really getting into music. So I grew up with it. I grew up playing it. I grew up singing it. I mean, there are other genres that I really like. As a child, I used to sing a lot of songs that we used to get in Jamaica from here. We call it soul music. Back then we call it soul music. The Temptations, the Four Tops, all the Motown sound. But reggae, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Dennis Brown, all that. These are the originators. The Star Wars of reggae music. So we'd cover a lot of those songs, and you learn a lot from them. So reggae, as the national music of Jamaica, and that's where I got my start there. I'm keeping it grounded there because that's what I know, and I will, I just write and produce my songs in that genre, and I just will continue to do so.
Well, I'm excited to hear you perform, and you do write your own songs now.
Yes, I do.
You mentioned you used to do covers, and now you're
I
very
write
much
my own
the
songs. Yes,
artist and author as well.
Correct.
Now, if we see you at HRHA, you're Everett Streete.
Correct.
But if we see you on a reggae stage, you go by your stage name?
Yes, it's Everett G.
Everett G,
yes.
Okay. And you will be performing at the Buckra Beach Indoor Festival for reggae music, but you're a pretty frequent performer at different festivals and stages and events.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. I'm going to be at the Hampton Reggae Fest at the Coliseum on the 2nd, then Buckra Beach Reggae Fest, that's going to be, I think, on the 4th of May. Last year I did Bay Days,
Right, we tried to get you on in time for Bay Days, and we weren't able to schedule it.
And last year too, I did this really cool show in Charleston, South Carolina. It was the Moja Arts Fest, and I was the headliner on it. So I've done a few things, and I'm just I enjoy doing what I'm doing, and I look forward to doing other things here in Hampton Roads, and hopefully it will spread.
Okay, so you're going to do a number for us now.
Yeah.
You have a singer coming on with you.
Yes.
And who's that?
Her name is Nathandra. We call her AKA Natty. She's out there looking on right
Natty,
now.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's gonna come on and do sing with me. Normally I have three backup singers collectively known as the Irites. So they so.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Robin.
Everett Streete / Everett G. Thank you for coming by. And
thank you.
Stay tuned because you're going to get a taste of what he's been talking about so far. So stay tuned for the performance. Thank you.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
It was a moment that changed my life. I'd been training with my team for months, and now we had been called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Greetings, this is Everett G, along with Nathandra, aka Natty. I write. We're about to do a song titled Our Special Place from the album of the same name. The message was, the message is, and the message will always be peace, love, and unity. Bless.
Come on and take me to a special place. Listen, girl, you keep me burning with desire. You keep on taking me higher and higher. I love the way you wear your hair. Your beautiful smile is so sincere. I want you to know that when we're apart, I will always carry you safely in my heart. So take me to a place that I've never been before. Please take me there. I need you some more. Give me your loving, say give it up, don't stop. Come take this ride with me, we're going to the top, yeah. All it took was that special look. You know where to meet me, it's written in our book. I don't have to wait, no, don't have to wait too long. You free up yourself for me, sometimes you alter your plan. I love you, girl, with all I am and hope to be. I will be there for you, I know you'll be there for me. So take me to a place that I've never been before. Please take me there, I need you some more. Give me your loving, say give it up, don't stop. Come take this ride with me. We're going to the top. Say, come on, let's ride. Come on, let's ride. Look here. The very first time that I saw your face, something changed in me that time will never erase. Was it your eyes or the way you wear your hair? It doesn't matter now, I don't even care. I love you, girl, with all I am and hope to be. I will be there for you, I know you'll be there for me. I want you to know that when we're apart, I will always carry you safely in my heart. So take me to a place that I've never been before. Please take me there, I need you some more. Give me your loving, say give it up, don't stop. Come take this ride with me, we're going to the top. Say, take me to a place that I've never been before. Please take me there, I need you some more. Give me your loving, say give it up, give it up, give it up.